From Fortnite deleting an Easter egg after 5 hours, to rumors of Post Malone coming to the game, here's 30 secrets you need to know. Number 30 starts with vending machines that have been hiding something from you all year. That's right, it turns out if you go on a huge spending spree, Fortnite will force you to celebrate with an emote. And that's not the only secret you had no idea existed. Fortnite actually deleted a Mortal Kombat Easter egg after just 5 hours. In this week's update, players realized they could uppercut an enemy with the Sub-Zero mythic, and then a random guy pops up on their screen. People were so confused what just happened, unless they were a Mortal Kombat fan, because this is a nod to an OG Easter egg from the original games. The whole thing got really strange when 5 hours later, it stopped happening. The toasty guy was removed from Fortnite, and many people are saying it could be copyright or just the guy didn't want it to happen. Speaking of collab Easter eggs, Invincible recently got its second wave, bringing Alan the Alien to the item shop. In the show, he goes to various planets across the galaxy using his teleport device, and at one point, he accidentally goes to Earth instead of Urath because of a typo. So, when you look at his back bling in Fortnite and realize he typed Fortnite by accident, it's a hilarious reference to the show. One of the coolest parts of this season is the pump and dump. I mean, who doesn't love dual-wielding shotguns and SMGs? But this is amazing for more than just shooting. It turns out the pump and dump has 2 wraps at the same time. Yeah, you can display your favorite designs on the shoddy and the SMG. It's the only skin of Fortnite that does this. Let's take it back to Invincible quickly, because it wasn't just Alan the Alien who surprised everyone. Duplicate is about to be released as a free outfit, and her entire set will be unlockable in the spring quests. The irony here is that it actually makes total sense. Let me explain. If you think about it, her superpower is being able to multiply herself in the show, and now that she's free, it means entire lobbies will be filled with duplicate skins, basically bringing her superpower to life by total accident. As for Sub-Zero, it's not just the toasty guy's secret that players love. His mythic is filled with tons of secrets, like how getting eliminations triggers voiceover effects. Players also found out that if you stand still while holding it, the game puts you in a fighting stance from Mortal Kombat.
Round 1, fight!
That's not all. When you smash the floor, you can see him swinging a frozen skull and spine in the attack for a split second. Now, you gotta go loot the train after the most recent update, because the vault includes a rare chest that guarantees you a mythic enhanced sentinel. This used to cost a dill bit at the black market, but now you can just get it for free with a 100% spawn rate every single game. That's not all though. You might be wondering, what's at the black market instead? Well, if you head to the boom hole, the mythic on sale here is now the new pump and dump. There is a ton of weapons changing hands because of the new black market backrooms, but did you know you have to behave in here? I'm not kidding. You will get banned from the area if you attack the NPCs.
Nope.
Maybe you're focused on what comes next. And well, Season 2 may have added a ridiculous amount of weapons, but they're not done yet. Soon, we'll be getting a rift gun that can send enemies miles away from your location. It is gonna be such a troll item, especially if you dance on them afterwards with the upcoming Kendrick Lamar emote. Not only are Fortnite bringing Humble to the game as a jam track, it'll be accompanied by a dance called Sit Down, Be Humble. Speaking of emotes, we've had Deal With It all season, but this has an insane detail that no one's talking about. Okay, for regular skins, it looks like this. But what about if you're already wearing a pair of glasses? Surely it doesn't give you 2 pairs, right? Well, Fortnite thought about that. Did you know that Fortnite is secretly adding new POIs? That's right, Daigo's basement from last season has been updated. He is in the spirit realm right now, so somebody must be messing around with this stuff, but the dark magic machine has been turned on, and the mask of power has appeared in the basement again. Judging from the gold bar stash belonging to the Baron, he could be a prime suspect for who's doing all this. In fact, Fletcher Kane is full of secrets about his past. Remember last season when we talked to Goldie as Midas and she mentioned rumors of an old friend? Well, turns out that old friend is Fletcher. Him and Midas know each other. And if you talk to Midas's NPC, he admits they are old acquaintances and that he's always been one step ahead of the Baron, something he's taken personally over the years. It sure seems like Midas is wanting to sabotage Fletcher Kane as much as possible, and so do we. That is why we love to rob his armored trucks. Well, here's a secret. If you simply throw a thermite on the back and just leave the area, you don't need to fight anyone. Now you return, and the van has spit out all of your mythic loot. Speaking of trucks, I know the community likes to joke about the Cybertruck and how ugly it is, but things just got worse for it. Now it's pay to lose, because enemies can just jump on the back of your vehicle with a drill and destroy you in seconds.
Oh my god!
Recently, fans have been enjoying the craziest kicks Fortnite has ever dropped. Crocs recently appeared in the game, and people have been having a blast throwing them on their favorite outfits, but it looks like Epic went even further with this. In real life, whenever you see someone wearing Crocs, you gotta ask, do you wear these in sports mode? Well, Fortnite brought the joke to the game with an official edit style that lets you put them in chill or sports. They even let you equip charms that add personality to your kicks just like in real life. I guess if Big Dill didn't look ridiculous enough, the Crocs make him 10 times funnier, but we're more focused on his NPC. Talk to him as Kendo and he'll go nuts, asking you, what's in the jar, bro? What's in the jar? If you look at Kendo's waist, yeah, he's locked away some Kappa Kappa pickles, which is messed up if you view these as Dill's siblings. Not the only person he has beef with. If you talk to him as Lil Whip, he'll remember the time Whip made rap songs back in Chapter 3. He tells him, respectfully, your flow is absolutely rancid. Geez, Dill, chill out. Wait until you hear about the leak return of a huge Fortnite collab. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have already come back twice with new skins, and Wave 3 is around the corner, so who are they adding now? Well, leakers think it'll be the iconic villain Krang. Turns out the skin already existed and was previously scrapped, but with Wave 3 coming, he is now the front runner to release. So TMNT keeps returning because it's technically one of the big permanent collabs in Fortnite, with creative maps you can play all themed around the turtles. And well, another huge franchise is about to join this category with their own permanent creative collab. Of course, it's Transformers. Now, I'm not sure what'll be special about these maps. Maybe they'll have their own mythics or even vehicles that can transform, so one can only dream. As for Battle Royale, I am begging you not to forget about Gold Rush. Sure, it has its benefits, but a huge part of it includes your pickaxe. Most players know it increases your swing speed, but did you know that it gives you 5 extra damage to players? I mean, sure, maybe it's not enough to actually choose a pickaxe over a gun, but if you put on Hulk Fist, it might be the most hilarious way to ever replace walls. So as the time I'm making this video, we are in the middle of March, which means the next festival artist is quickly approaching, and it looks like we might have our first rumor of who's replacing Hatsune Miku. He is someone fans have been wanting in Fortnite for a long time, and that's Post Malone. That's right, we could be playing as Posty in just under 3 weeks. Now earlier I showed you how the new drill has been humiliating Cybertrucks, but it also works as the best farming item in Chapter 6. You could actually just use this thing on any material and it'll work exactly as a drill should, giving you tons of mats quickly. Although make sure you want to do this because it uses up a lot of durability. I also recommend you look out for shallow water. We mostly avoided this over the years because you land in here expecting to survive just to be sent back to the lobby. Well, in Season 2 that worry is gone. You could actually dive into shallow rivers now and expect to survive. It doesn't even damage you. Oh, and one of the coolest parts of Fortnite that I always love to appreciate are the finer details, like unique idle animations. That's why we are bummed out when LEGO didn't include any of this, and that's until today. Now you can open the lobby or locker and watch your minifigures do all kinds of animations. Not the only thing we've been waiting for. It has been so long since Fortnite even acknowledged the 7. I mean, this has been one of the biggest frustrations in recent chapters. It's like the 7 never even existed. Well, now we finally got our first mention by Fortnite, and it's not what you would think. On Twitter, they replied to someone quoting the scientists in the end event and said, "True OGs get this rep, so even Epic thinks the 7 are old news." But keep an eye out on the shop for the future of Fortnite's characters with a leaked bundle called the Golden Tactical Pack. This is gonna set you back real money. You can't buy it with V-Bucks. But we're crossing our fingers maybe Dill Bits will work instead. And there's been an abundance of these things over at Outlaw Oasis. Big Dill has literally made a crypto mine in the mountains, and when you go inside, it's just a server farm constantly mining Dill Bits. A lot of crypto jokes this season. Anyway, it's been Tommy, keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.